years, still feel new in town. When the stress begins, just pop those earbuds in. Hanging out with John Jay, watch your troubles drifting away. Something planted in your ears, tears are in your eyes. You can't hear your doorbell ring, you can't hear your baby cry.
Something Planet episode number 545. Welcome to it. I am your host, John Jay. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching, if you're listening, we appreciate having you here. We got a great episode. Happy New Year. I don't know. Have we done a New Year's episode? No fucking clue. Anyway, it is the weekend before, or it's MLK weekend. Thanks for watching. With me, very funny guys, Jared Walker and Manny Gassett. Welcome to the show.
Hey.
It is Manny's first time. Jared actually lives in this chair.
Yeah, I can't get out.
I have to make him, we have to get a three-man team to pull him into the hallway when we record other guests.
Yeah,
So
I keep telling you, just rent the dolly from Home Depot.
yeah, Manny hurt his back, so we couldn't pull him out for the episode. We didn't have enough people. Welcome to the show, Jared.
Hey.
Welcome to our new year. We got a new president tomorrow.
Same. New president, old president.
A new president and old well, he's old, but he's also the old president.
He's old and the old president. It works on multiple levels.
Yeah,
It's pretty much New Year, same me vibe.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
New year, same me.
We're back
old
to
days.
it. We're back to the Trump years. Did you guys hear it's going to be a golden age?
Yeah, I did. Golden age, the golden shower.
I'm going to call it a golden age just because I think that's going to perform well on the SEO.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think a
think
bunch
so,
of
yeah.
people
That's why
tune
it's a
in
golden
to see
age.
why it's a golden age.
I mean, he's not even sworn in yet. He's already brought back TikTok.
That's true. I'm going to
Yeah.
get into that in a second, but first I wanted to talk about more positive things. It was my 42nd birthday. Happy birthday to me,
Happy
motherfuckers.
birthday.
The answer to life, the universe, and everything that exists.
It's birthday. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm too close to Manny. Oh, Manny's head's too big. All right,
It is.
cool. I just got to shift over a little bit there.
Editing on the fly with John J. Murray.
That's what I don't have the wherewithal to watch this ever.
Yeah.
So I have to make
Yes.
sure that we're nailing it on the go because I'm not
try.
going to jump in and
I-
edit anything.
Who watches their own product? I
A
feel
lot of people do.
Yeah, and I feel like you're a jerk if you do that.
Or a psycho. Or,
Yeah, you're a lunatic. Do you record yourself doing stand-up, Manny, and then watch it?
you record it, but then
I
you don't
record
watch
it.
it.
Yeah. No, that's acceptable. Everybody records themselves.
I used to watch it a lot more. So
Yeah, and then you
Here's the thing,
realize
right? No,
that you're
a
a jerk off if you do that.
No, I hated it. It was always cringy.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I hated the sound of my voice and I hated hearing myself tell the
Yeah.
same story 100
and
times.
so do we.
But
Yeah, we all hate it.
Yeah.
But when I was told you're not listening back for yourself, you're listening back to where the audience is laughing, and you try to get to that laughter quicker.
I feel
without
like I can
losing the
remember
main
that.
Story.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I just remember.
I used to do that, but-
Here's the deal, Manny.
I had to watch my special about 6 times to take notes for the
Yes.
editing process or
But
whatever.
that's just because
And that
you
was
didn't trust
difficult.
your editor.
No, I mostly trusted him, and there was very few notes. I just, wanted to make sure it was right. I hated watching it the entire time. So it was my 42nd birthday. I did the awards gala. Me and Brad hosted the awards gala for the Dunedin International Film Festival.
Nice. Did
for
you
the
win?
4th year in a row.
Did you win an award?
I did not win an award. I'm
What?
hoping that next year they're going to set up a award for me. I don't know how to get an award, but I want one.
But you were nominated for an award.
No, I don't think I was nominated for anything. They did
The
screen my
Decent Host
special.
Award.
Yeah, they screened my special. This
Okay.
year I got a filmmaker pass,
Okay.
which I never had before.
Nice. They made you pay your way in even though you were hosting?
No, it was a filmmaker. So there was VIP. I thought I was VIP before. I thought that was the top level.
Oh,
It
you
is
see,
not.
there was an upper
No,
echelon.
VIP filmmaker is the higher
Oh.
level, and so I got access to all of that.
Nice. You got to go into the secret back room.
Yeah, the secret back room where everyone takes their pants off.
Ooh, with the
Complimentary
freak offs?
bottle of
Yeah.
Baby oil.
The Dunedin Galley freak offs?
It's a Yali Elan freak off, everybody.
Yeah.
It involves a lot of body paint. That's
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say. That's all. We're gonna have Yali back on the show soon.
Puff Yali.
It was great to see, all the folks at the Dunedin International Film Festival. The movies, the ones that I saw were very good, and my screening was after the awards gala, and I was like, nobody's sticking around for this shit.
And then they all stuck around.
And then a bunch of people stuck around and watched it and enjoyed it.
Standing ovation.
I don't know
heard
if I
you got
well,
one.
Did I?
That's what I heard.
All right. Well, then it must be true because I bailed like halfway through.
Yeah, 'cause you didn't watch your own film like a jerk off. Yeah, you left.
It was being received well, and then I
Yeah.
was like, job well done. I'm
good
tired.
enough. Yeah.
I just hosted a gala. Okay, I'm fucking tired.
How Johnny Depp of you?
It's very
You know
Johnny.
that man
Yeah.
has never seen any of his own movies.
No, he's never
Not a
watched it.
single one.
I would.
No,
I would. It'd be
no.
hard for me to watch.
He finds it cringy.
Yeah,
It is cringy. He's correct. That's
I
why
just-
I supported him through his whole trial.
No, I don't like to look at my own show. Like when I'm doing sketches and stuff like that, I just send them off. I send them to the director, or have the director do it. I trust the director to give me notes.
You're smart because like
You just tell me what to do because
The editing
you're in
process.
charge of this.
Yeah, that's your job, director. Freaking
Yeah.
direct me.
You tell me, do you want me to be more sad? Do you want me to be insane?
I'll be less sad.
Less sad, whatever.
Happy?
I'll pretend to do
Yeah.
whatever you say.
You
feel
want
like
me
'cause-
to do this take like I have the flu.
yeah, I feel like because it makes me cringe watching myself.
Yeah.
I can never actually pull the trigger to edit stand-up videos and put them out.
Well, you should.
That is, For one, don't
No,
do
so
that.
you're smart.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Having an editor. 'cause
You edit the very beginning and the very end.
You feel like you make too many.
Yeah,
too
you
many
make
wrong
you make
choices.
you
Oh,
add a fade in
yeah.
and a fade out. That's all you need to do.
I don't even make the clips for this podcast. Yeah,
No,
AI
he-
does that.
Yeah, he hired a robot.
I hired a robot to do it, and it
can't
does
keep
it.
the
I
name
don't
of it?
even watch the clips. I just put them in
Yeah.
the scheduler. I'm just trusting that this will be fine. And some of the clips do really well, and some of them have a lot of comments that are very negative, and I don't know why because I don't watch it.
Yeah.
Well, I watched them on Instagram and they're pretty cool. So I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell at all.
You couldn't tell that I
No.
don't watch myself or that a robot does it.
Both.
Okay. Before I forget, thank you, Stick Martin, for busting your ass and writing and recording and editing that brand new theme song.
Yeah, was that the premiere?
This was the premiere. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is the first episode that we played it on episode 545. So let us know in the comments what you think of the new theme song.
Do you like it? Do you hate it? Is it a bop? Is it a jam?
I think it's a jam. I feel like it sticks in your head, okay?
Yeah.
Because after I did the recording with Stick, it took him a while to get to the editing because, he has like actual clients that pay him,
Yeah. Yeah, he has a real job.
He has a real job making music. So he gets to our shit when he gets to it,
So-
it was stuck in my head for 3 months probably. And I would just catch myself jamming to it in the shower, like something planet in,
It's
So-
groovy, man. I
Turn
feel like
the
it made
lights
me
down
higher.
low.
I,
Take it real slow.
We started off wanting to make like a 70s to early 80s sitcom theme.
Yeah.
That's kind of what the premise was, and then I think it kind of turned into yacht rock because we
It did, yeah.
we got a little crazy on those harmonies. Okay?
Yeah, I was going to say,
least
I
it
didn't want to
wasn't too
say
many
anything,
cooks.
but since you brought it up, it's not very sitcom-y. It is yacht rocky.
The initial one on the guitar, like when we were just writing it, sounded like a sitcom theme. And
You
then,
could have gone the opposite direction and gone too many cooks with it.
yeah,
Well, there is a 25-minute version.
yeah. There is,
Oh,
Stick
I've
Martin
seen it.
does make a 25-minute
for that?
version of this. No, of our song. Yeah,
Okay.
He
I thought you
he was
meant
like,
too
I can
many
make this
cooks.
as long as you want. And I'm like, I think we should just make it a 2-hour relaxing video on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, like with the girl?
Yeah, like with the girl, it'll be like a cozy. It'll be like me laying on my stomach with my legs in the air, writing in my journal.
Yeah, ooh, I'd watch that for 2 hours.
Yeah,
On your back or on your stomach?
on my stomach. That's
Okay,
right. Yeah.
okay.
But at the
Sorry, I wasn't
Yeah.
putting my legs over my head. Yeah,
it only happens once, but in the entire video, if you wait, eventually he will scratch his ass.
I will. Yeah, it only happens once. We can only afford that animation once.
Once, yeah.
Yeah. It's like a very different lo-fi beats to study to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you, Stick, for putting that together. We really appreciate it. I think it was
Yeah.
fantastic, and I don't mind that it's yacht rock. I like yacht rock.
I do love the yacht rock,
Yeah.
so I'm not mad about it.
Michael McDonald, man.
Yeah.
Made a living.
That's
off
a-
that.
I
that's
mean,
a name.
maybe-
Still does.
If you think me and Stick Martin should start our own yacht rock group, you let us know in the comments. Yeah.
Yes.
I think you should.
Yeah, I don't.
it.
Now I'm kind of into it. Yeah.
And then
You know
get a
what?
yacht
Actually-
and wrap it with something planet.
Let me throw a pitch at you. Stick Martin Yacht Rock Group, you're out.
We should be called You're Out.
No, you're out. It's just Stick Martin.
Oh, it's just Stick Martin.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I
pretty
like
much
that
what he
name.
does.
You're out.
Yeah, but yeah, that also should be the name. It's called "You're Out: The John J. Murray Experience," but you're not in the band.
But I'm all just all Stick. Let's see. Oh yeah, the presidential. Well, let's talk. So Trump is going to be president tomorrow.
Yes.
Well, today, because I think this episode is going to come out.
I thought they pushed it back.
The inauguration? No, they can't
Yeah.
do that.
Okay.
That's in the
Why?
Constitution.
They don't want it to be on MLK Day?
No.
Well, when does Trump respect the Constitution?
No, they changed the flags being at half mast. So now all the liberals are like, they're taking the flags out of half mast. Like,
Because it's supposed to be for 3 months.
Because it's supposed to be for 3 months. But
Jimmy Carter died.
they're doing it for one day.
And they're all saying, like, that was the last stab that Jimmy Carter did for Trump because now the flag's going to be at half mast when he's inaugurated. I'm like, why are y'all reading into that so
fuck
much?
Jimmy Carter's dead ass too. Who cares?
Hey, I respect Jimmy Carter. All right, he
Do
was
you?
a great humanitarian.
I mean, he built some
Good
houses.
peanuts.
Yeah,
He used to shake everybody's hand. I
Yeah.
don't know anything else about.
I
I don't know.
don't-
That was before I was born.
yeah.
I was born in the
He was
Reagan
on King of the
administration.
Hill.
Was he?
Yeah.
All right, I changed my mind. Then.
Yeah, exactly. See, now you're
If
back
you're on
in.
King of the Hill, then okay, you got to be a good person.
I thought he got shot early.
Yeah, because you
At one
weren't
point or
born
another.
when
Yeah.
he was president.
No, when I was a kid, I just thought getting shot was part of being president.
You just
Oh,
thought
every
it happened
president,
to everybody?
every president
Yeah.
gets shot.
Yeah,
I mean,
'Cause
that should
that's all they
be-
talked about in Spanish school.
Oh,
in Miami growing up was always like Kennedy got shot. He was a hero.
El
He was an
presidente.
American treasure.
I think that should be the new thing for presidents. Yeah, like I
Weirdly,
mean,
a lot
Trump's.
of love for
I
Kennedy
guess
in
Trump's already
Miami.
in. He already
That's
caught.
true. He got-
caught a
yeah.
piece of shrapnel in the ear.
Yeah, he got shot at a couple times.
Yeah.
man.
Well, he only got shot at once. The second time, he wasn't even there. It was like the Secret Service detail saw the dude and like killed him.
In
and
the
then
bushes.
Trump was still putting. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Trump was still putting on the last hole.
Did they
So I
kill
don't-
him or did they arrest him?
No, they arrested him. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
the
that's
first guy they killed.
Yeah.
Which, well, we'll get to that in a second. But anyway,
Let's go. This is gonna get spicy.
I think every president now should have to get shot as like
Yeah.
an initiation into a gang.
Just a performance shot. Like
Yeah,
they,
like not
they go
a
to the
death
range.
blow.
They have a vest on.
Yeah. It's like when Johnny Knoxville took that beanbag thing to the stomach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Johnny wasn't wearing a vest like a.
No, it's in the
puss.
stomach though. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's fine.
It's fine. It was non-lethal.
Yeah, Johnny Knoxville probably be president in 4 years.
2024 or 2028.
Johnny Knoxville 20. Actually, I would
weed
vote
hit
for
me
You know,
harder
I'd
than
vote
I
for
thought
him.
it would.
him. Yeah,
It's pretty good.
awesome.
Yeah, he changes the American theme to the jacket. Yeah.
Can you imagine?
By then,
First inauguration
the
shot.
White House will be in Greenland.
Yeah, because we're buying it. Yeah,
'Cause
it's
we're buying
back.
it.
It's back on the table, baby.
So yeah, the
ridiculous
thing
time.
that I'm kind of blowing my mind because I've been kind of staying out of the news for like the past
Yeah.
few months. Like,
You're-
of course I see a little bit,
Yeah.
or whatever. But today or the past few days, I like actually started reading news articles again, and I was like, holy shit, the entire tone about
yeah, yeah.
Trump has like completely shifted in 6
Completely.
months.
Well, of course, because
Very
he
positive
announced
from-
that once he's president, he's coming for his enemies.
Yeah.
So the tone has to change too. We've always supported him.
Yeah.
And they know now they can't, and they're not going to ever be able to impeach him, or the
Yeah.
checks and balances aren't working.
It's
He's got
fine.
the court on his side.
The court's decided that he,
Orwellian,
as
huh?
president, can do anything.
It's crazy, yeah. The court decided that the president can do anything, and that's not illegal as
Yeah.
long as you're which Joe Biden did not take enough advantage of.
He
that.
really didn't. As soon as they put that in, he
seriously.
should have started throwing pardons.
Well, he did. He took a bunch of people off death row.
Yeah.
but they're still in jail.
Yeah, but he should have done some like crazy pardons.
He should have pardoned like every weed offense.
Should have just
Yeah.
decriminalized it.
He shoulda- he
he
shoulda
should have made weed
Schedule
legal.
3, it's gonna be.
should have
fine.
posthumously
No, fuck
pardoned
that.
a bunch of serial killers.
Yeah.
Like let them loose.
Let them go. They're good now.
Let out the Menendez brothers while you're at it.
Yeah.
I don't know what he should have done. I thought he should have done something a little bit more outrageous than pardon his son, which I knew he was going to fucking do.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew he was going to do if he lost.
It's
If he
not exciting though. It's predictable.
once he dropped out of the race, I knew he was going to do that shit. I mean,
Yeah. Well, you might as well.
yeah, I mean, might as well. I mean,
It's your son.
what he was smoking crack with a gun.
Yeah.
Who hasn't done that?
Who hasn't done that? Someone in this room, raise your hand if you
If
haven't
you
done
haven't,
that.
wait, no.
All hands down.
No, I don't smoke crack anymore.
No, I just snort it like a grown
But yeah,
up.
that kind of blew my mind. And then there was the TikTok thing over the weekend. I was going to talk about TikTok being canceled.
Charades.
Now, let me be clear. I think TikTok, for me,
You got to do the thumb thing when you say, "Let me be
charade.
clear."
let me be clear.
Let me be clear.
I don't like TikTok.
I don't either.
I don't, and you don't use it. I use it to post on, but I found that for me, it's very addictive.
That's
Like-
why I didn't get it, because I'm like, I am very addicted to the internet.
Right, you're addicted to
already.
like Candy Crush and dipshit games like that
Yeah,
already.
exactly. So I know how susceptible I
You know
am.
how susceptible you are
Yeah.
because he's fucking binging around on his phone, touching shapes.
I'm posting in the Facebook while playing video games. So I'm addicted.
We're not saying we're better than anybody.
No, I'm saying I'm worse.
I could be worse because I used TikTok for a while, and I used TikTok for like almost a year, and I was like, man, how many books did I read this year? And I was like, fuck, I read 5 books.
You read?
Yeah,
Nerd?
I normally read like 20 books a year.
What a dork.
No kidding.
Normally I read like 20 books a year, and I think it was
3,000 books a year like I do?
Yeah, no, you can do the Reader's Digest ones. They have an app now where you could read an entire book in an hour. Read an entire book
So
in an
you
hour.
subscribe to
That's a
Crib
pamphlet.
Notes.
It's not Crib Notes. They call it something else now.
Notes.
David was talking about. I think he was working on some ads for the company or whatever. But it's like, it's essentially a digital Reader's Digest.
Yeah. No.
So you
I
can
know what
read
you're
like
talking
self-help
about.
books and philosophy books and
Heavily
shit like that.
summarized
I call that the
books.
synopsis page on Wikipedia.
Yeah, and it's got scrolling in it like TikTok, so it kind of feels like you're scrolling through social media.
God, that's gonna
Kindle
get
has
you
that,
addicted.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife does the scrolling on Kindle like a
I
psycho.
can't. I
yeah.
know it needs to turn a page.
Yeah, I
Even
gotta-
if It's digital.
I need
Yeah,
to
my
swipe.
brain needs to have
Yeah.
that satisfaction of getting to the next page. I need it.
Dude,
But anyway-
here's the funny thing. I recently played Star Wars Outlaws. It gets shit. I thought it was a fun game.
It
Super
looks fun
awesome.
as fuck, actually.
So much fun. I put 47 hours into that game. I want to say at least 7 to 8 hours of those was me pausing it so I can go on social media.
Yeah. Yeah, you pause. Like this game isn't fun enough. I need to check Facebook.
What the fuck, dude? Why?
What is
that a
wrong with
thing?
us?
I need to get my hourly fix of
You gotta
dopamine.
get
So,
good
yeah.
scrub. I can post in one hand while continuing to play with the other.
Have you noticed that you feel better depending on how big the number is when you open the app and you see that little bell at the bottom right?
Oh yes, absolutely, 100%.
If it says 9+, it's like, oh, yes.
If I make a post and I get less than 20 likes, I'm like, this post sucks.
Dude,
Yeah, you guys are sick.
Facebook yet?
I mean, a lot of us
Yeah.
are sick on the social media.
I
so that
am addicted.
so while I think that social media in general isn't very good for us,
It's very bad for you.
Yes.
I also think that the government shouldn't be outlawing anything, especially
No.
when it has to do with communications.
When you're outlawing one app for being associated with China, but you're not outlawing its replacement, Red Note, or any of
Right.
the other ones that people are going to, like
Yeah,
Blue
for-
Pages or whatever,
or just for collecting information and collecting user
it's
data.
it's a targeted attack.
Well, it's a completely
Yeah.
dubious reasoning too. Of like, we don't want China spying on us. But like, but you're fine with American companies doing
Yeah.
the exact same thing.
And then,
Like,
TikTok turns it around on Congress and says, we support 7 million businesses, American businesses, and over 160 million Americans.
Small, yeah, it's good for small business
Well,
advertisements.
Meta
Yeah.
also sells user data and habits to like research firms
Yep.
and stuff. How do we know that any of these research firms aren't a front for the Chinese government?
They are,
Guess what?
but
We don't.
because an American company made money, it's okay.
Somebody
If
made
you're
money,
not
so
paying
it's okay.
for the services, you are the product.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's our
Well,
data.
Meta also-
that's why Tesla is so is such a profitable company.
Yeah,
because
they're
it's
a
tracking user
data, they're a
Yep.
data gathering company that sells cars on
Yeah.
the side.
What a crazy statement.
That is, but it's true. It's like they're selling data.
I try
like,
not to think about this kind of stuff because it will drive me crazy.
It's,
Oh, yeah,
it's
no,
freaky as fuck.
Yeah, I used to be addicted to drugs more than 13 years ago, and
Mm-hmm.
when I was on them, conspiracy theories were my shit, dude. I loved them; they were great. What better way than to waste a couple of hours
Yeah.
every single day looking at something that probably doesn't even exist?
But these aren't theories.
But then
these
10
are
years
facts.
later, when you stop caring about it, they start releasing all of this information, and you're like, oh shit, a majority of those were actually true.
Yeah.
So now you're
a
like-
lot of it is.
Yeah.
I have to not care because when I do, it just drives me crazy that I can't do anything about
It makes.
anything.
That's what I said.
I can't do anything. So why?
I said the other day that people will believe anything except that crypto is a scam.
100%.
Like you'll tell them anything, and they'll be like, yeah, fucking cloud seeding, definitely. No, that's true. They know how to do it, bro. They know like contrails, chemtrails, real.
You gotta hold the pump, John. You gotta hold the pump. Get your red apes. You gotta put them in a certain order.
Are you on 4chan
when your
again?
NFTs align, then your crypto Doge is gonna be the new U.S. dollar.
NFTs. Oh, you're talking about NFTs.
It's all the same scam.
It's all the same scam. It's
and now Trump or not Trump.
Yeah, the
Elon
Department of Government Efficiency
Doge
is gonna pump the Dogecoin up. My wife's gonna come back to me.
It's the golden age.
Yeah.
It's not a scheme. It's not a scam. It's a shit
golden
coin.
age. Yeah.
Well, okay, so yeah, we're getting ahead of ourselves. I did want to talk about all these things, but so Trump stepped in, and it was like one of the biggest performative things that I've ever seen. TikTok shuts down overnight,
and they put on their goodbye message, like hopefully President Trump will save us.
Yeah, and then 12 hours later, Trump tweets.
President Trump did it,
and then they turned it back on, and they're like, "Thank you, President Trump." But that's the way to get shit done.
What if it's a stunt to get the younger generation on board with it?
Oh, it is. It 100% is. It
totally is.
All the brain rotted TikTokers are gonna be like Trump forever now. He brought back my goober.
My niece, my 16-year-old niece, she was terrified about the fact that TikTok was gone today.
Yeah,
because she's
for like
hopelessly addicted.
For like 2 hours. Yeah. Well, everybody forgets that 4 years. I guess because all of these kids were not cognizant of anything 4 years, 5 years ago when Trump was the one that said every fucking day for like 3 months that he was going to ban TikTok. Yeah. And then he left office, and then legislators have been working on it ever since. Mm-hmm. So I mean, that's kind of just how. Like Trump said he was going to do it. Yeah, Trump said he was going to do it with an executive order, and he fixed it with an executive order, or not even a promise of an executive order.
But he also wanted it back online so he could live stream his inauguration tomorrow.
Sure, he wants all the kids to see it.
Exactly.
He's going to have Carrie Underpants or something.
No, it's the same thing I've said to everybody who gets super anxious that is like, Trump's in office, he's going to do this, he's going to do that, he's not going to do anything.
He didn't do half the
shit.
He's going to do the first
time. If you look at what he did in his first 4 years, he made all these campaign promises, and as soon as he got in the office, he threw all those campaign promises away. And then when people asked him about it, he said, "No, we just say that on the campaign trail. Right, now that I'm president, we're not locking up Hillary.
Yeah,
we're not building the wall. Mexico's not going to pay for it." Yeah, we just said those things.
Yeah, I mean,
we're doing other things.
I do wish that we were going to get cheaper groceries. Yeah, I do wish that.
I do wish they locked her up.
And I do wish they locked Hillary Clinton up. I mean, that would have been badass.
I don't think she should be locked up, but I think it would be hilarious.
It would be funny.
Yeah.
It would be a different kind of Hunger Games.
I mean, just put her on house arrest at Jeffrey Epstein Island.
Yeah. Put her on house arrest so that Bill Clinton can go back to Epstein Island by himself and not have to worry.
Yeah, jeez.
Just drop her off and make it a no.
Get off the poor guy's back.
Yeah.
Epstein's list.
So Trump saved TikTok today, a day before the inauguration.
Yeah.
But
4
all of this,
more years. 4 more. Oh, sorry.
I mean, that's the next step. And I was going to save this for next month because I don't think it's going to happen yet. But over the next 6 months, you'll start seeing talking heads and podcast hosts and radio, conservative radio hosts and stuff start talking about the 22nd Amendment.
And us
and
included.
how it shouldn't be constitutional or that's not what they meant when they wrote it.
Yeah,
or
we should.
I don't know what they're going to say, but they're going to say some dumb shit.
What's the opposite of ratified? We should unratify
For the ignorant people out there.
22nd Amendment is, unless I'm
ignorant
wrong.
people in the room?
No, unless I might be getting the amendment wrong, but I believe that's the amendment that says that the president can't serve more than 2 terms.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Which amendment did you say?
22nd?
The 22nd?
So
let me. I'm going to Google it.
That's the one that says you can't use cheese.
That's the one. That's the one that says ladies have to do suffrage.
Yeah, ladies must suffrage.
Ladies are forced into suffrage. I was right.
Okay.
So yeah, they're gonna start arguing about this stuff.
So that was one of the things on that Project 2025 that was going around.
Was it?
Yeah.
I didn't read the whole thing.
Ironically, like I perused it because I'm like,
I mean, I
whatever.
started
It's one of
looking
those
at it
things
and I
on
was
the
like,
internet.
oh, this is just all the shit that they've been saying they wanted to do
it's
for
one of
years.
those controversial
Yeah.
things that goes out there and they're like, oh, this is their plan. But the first step was trying to make porn illegal. Mm-hmm. And now you have what just passed in Florida?
Well, they just made it very difficult to watch porn.
Right.
And
It's
not
we
illegal.
talked
They
about that
made
on the last episode.
Yeah,
It was
they
like,
made it so that
it's a
people can
porn
get
ban.
VPNs
It's
now,
not
whatever.
illegal. You just
that's
have
the-
to give them your government ID.
It's
to
the
jerk
same.
off.
It's the same thing I said about that as I did about TikTok. Like online porn probably is messing some people up, and a lot of people probably shouldn't be looking at it because it's fucking them up.
That's true.
But
Yeah.
I also don't want it to be illegal because I don't want a lot of things to be illegal.
Well, you don't want those guys not jerking off.
Well, yeah, that's
Right.
That's what Lauren said on the last episode.
want
It's
them
like
to
you don't
not
want
have
these
access to it.
motherfuckers,
Yeah.
these incel motherfuckers, not masturbating.
Yeah.
Right.
If they don't have any outlet,
If
we're
porn
gonna get
is
a
if
lot
porn
more.
is deterring them.
Yeah.
Let it.
Yeah.
Let it.
That was, I mean, that is one of the things that they did in Japan was they legalized pornography because there was way too many sexual assaults against women.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, so they legalized it, but you still, you got to blur out the puss.
You blur out the genitals.
You got to
yeah.
blur out the dick and puss. So it's kind of like I don't
better
know.
than-
It's like softcore, but they fucking.
Yeah.
That's better than
You know,
than
like
the Mormon
they
bubble
fucking,
porn.
but it's still softcore.
My favorite ones are the ones that just put like a teeny tiny black bar on the tip of the pee-pee.
Is that legal?
Yeah, it is legal. Yeah, it gets around. It's like there's a censor bar.
Imagine
seen what
being
the
the
Mormons
censor
do?
bar guy. Like you got to go into every frame and
Yeah.
make sure that that's covering the mushroom cap.
Have you
Well,
seen
they do AI now. They sell
Have
AI.
you seen the Mormon bubble porn?
What is the Mormon
No.
bubble porn?
So they basically you take it's completely safe for work if you want to look it up. But they basically take a picture and they cover it in a color, and then they'll take a circle and take out enough for your imagination to fill in the rest.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen that.
Oh
yeah.
and it's like if you squint,
It's like if you put
if you
Swiss
squ-
cheese on top of a porn picture.
Oh, okay. So it's like
Yeah.
I've seen the opposite ones where you're like looking at titties, but then you squint your eyes and it's Jesus Christ is like showing up in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the opposite of that.
Or like you squint your eyes at like trees through the sun, and it's a dick in a butt.
Yeah, it's a dick. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the hologram thing where if you look at it from this side, it's titties, and if you look at it from this side, it's Jesus saying,
It's not a schooner. It's a sailboat, you idiot.
schooner is a sailboat. It's a Mallrats reference.
Yeah, I'm old. Like I said at the beginning of the show, I am 42 years old. I'm going to do a Kevin Smith reference.
Every now and then, we're gonna do a Kevin Smith.
Yeah, we talk. Oh, the last thing I wanted to talk about with Trump is so the whole TikTok ban. Today, I was like, what? I was reading this and I was like, this is so performative, and it definitely makes sense that he wants to get like younger people on his side to
Yeah.
and the tech CEOs want him on their side, so they're going to let him do shit like this.
Yep.
But what I think it's really distracting from is that Trump launched his scam coin Saturday.
What?
Yeah, it's like $ capital T Trump coin. And it is
Oh, yeah,
so
Trump coin.
So Trump coin. Trump is the newest crypto billionaire. He now has, I think they believe he has about $16 billion worth of Trump coin.
First
Yeah,
hot
so-
to now Trump.
Yeah.
So now, how can you say it's a scam, John? The president's doing it.
Yeah, the president. How could it be? Well, it says on there that like it says on the site that you buy it from, like this is not an investment. This is not. I don't know if it says this is not a currency. This has nothing to do with a political movement or a presidential candidate.
So
or
they learned from all the other scams.
yeah, they're learning from other scams.
Like the Haktua one was supposed
This
to
is-
be.
yeah,
no,
this
it gets
is
you
nothing.
entrance into a community.
Yeah, what happened to with the Haktua one? Because I didn't even look
it was
into
like
that one.
$450
I just every time
dollars pumped into it. And
every
it was
time I
immediately
just
pulled.
see anything about her, I'm just like, I want to see her titties.
Well,
She
you gotta
reminds
go
me
to
of
her
Sandy Cheeks from
OnlyFans.
SpongeBob.
The
it was
so the
$450 million
Hawk to a
invested.
coin is they started their own cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
They put out that they're going to have a pre-sale, and then a bunch of people bought a lot of the coin before it was supposed to do so, and then the other people who were supposed to get a chance to basically they pulled the trigger on the scam too early.
Yeah.
Where a bunch of people pre-sold the coin to
Yeah, the
specific
pre-sales are the people that are supposed to get rich, right? That's how the scam
Yes,
works.
and then
Exactly.
the rest of the
early
coin was going to
adopters.
go to the her subscribers to her stupid podcast, and those are the people who are basically going to pay so that the early investors who got it were the very specific people who were going to then pump and dump their sale of the coin, which was going to basically, after everybody bought all the coin, they were going to subsequently sell all their coins so that they got a bunch of money and everybody else, the stuff that they bought is worthless.
Right. Well, I understand how the pump and dump scheme
Yeah,
works.
so they did that, but the problem was they did that too early,
The day
and then
of.
and
The
then
day
a
that
bunch
it
of people
came
who
out.
were
it was
looking
the same
at
day,
it,
right? Or the same weekend at
Same
least.
day.
yeah,
Same
and then
day.
a bunch of people realized what they were doing, and they're like, "There's no reason for you to do it this way, unless this is the scam that's going on."
But she probably doesn't know about the scam,
No.
right?
Well, unfortunately, we'll
I
never
don't
know
think she
because she
I don't
jumped
think
like
so.
during the recorded investor meeting thing. About halfway through, when they're asking very pointed questions, she said, "Hey guys, I'm getting real sleepy, so I'm going to jump off now," and then left, and then was on the run.
That was
Yeah,
actually
okay.
the YouTuber CoffeeZilla, which
Smart.
if you've never seen his YouTube channel,
That
it
is yeah,
brilliant.
That is the video
All
I
he
watched
does-
to get
yeah.
this information.
All he does is hunts these scammers.
The hunt
He
the
calls them
crypto
out,
scammers.
Yeah.
So for those of you that don't know, crypto is not a investment.
No,
It is not
It
a
doesn't.
scam.
It's not a company that makes anything except more of itself.
a software that steals money.
It's a
from you.
software that steals money. So you can't get rich off of cryptocurrency unless someone else was fucked over.
Unless somebody invites you in before anybody else knows about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I am an early adopter and I buy one share and my
Mm-hmm.
share is worth $3, and then you guys buy in after that for $6, and then I take $10 out for $6, and then I take $10 a piece, then the value of yours drops down. I have stolen your money,
Mm-hmm.
and you are left with shit.
yes.
Like that's how it works. So all the people buying the Trump coin, you know, I feel bad for them, you know, if you're gonna lose your fucking ass on this. But at the same time, we gotta. I mean, maybe this is Trump's big daddy lesson for the country. Like this, the only way you're gonna learn is if I teach you
Yeah.
some.
Just let it happen.
he's Big Daddy Warbucks.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna get scammed, so I'm okay.
I bought.
I'm gonna get scammed a different way.
Yes.
I think
I'll pay to
I
go
had
to
bought
an open mic.
Dogecoin when it was worth absolutely nothing.
Oh, me too.
And then I forgot about it for a long time.
And then SNL happened?
And then Elon Musk started talking about it on Twitter. And then I started researching what cryptocurrency actually was. And then it shot way up. And then I was like, oh, I better get the fuck out.
Yeah, and I failed because
And
I
then you
also
lost everything.
and I bought a bunch of it beforehand because I was just getting into stock investments. So I was like, oh, let me just try it, dip my toes in the water by buying this worthless Dogecoin just to see how it works.
Because it was
Robinhood?
nothing, and nobody expected it to go really up or down because
and
it
then
was worth so little.
Musk started tweeting about it, and I ended up with like over $1,000 from like the $100 I put in. And then I got greedy and said, "Let me wait one more day to see if it does." And then everybody pumped and dumped it, and it dropped. So
yeah, I took your money. Sorry, I
Yeah.
took your lunch.
yeah, so I still made like $300 off of it, but I could have made $1,000.
Yeah.
But I sold it all. But also, it was through Robinhood, which we found out later was also a scam.
Robinhood is also a scam. You're not actually trading in the market. I
Yeah,
mean, we don't have to get into
we're not
more
gonna
of
go
this.
into it.
But anyway, Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. We're poor.
Still alive.
Still poor. I did a fun show last night at a not fun place. Well, I mean, it was kind of a fun place. It was at the Avalon RV Resort. And
Okay.
I didn't expect a lot of it. I was like, way to fancy up a trailer park, guys.
Exquisite.
But the people there was... They were
How
nice.
many actual RVs were there?
At least 10.
There was hundreds.
Okay.
Yeah, there were hundreds. No, this place was packed out. This is...
So there it was a resort. It was an RV resort.
Yeah, no, it was like the showroom that they had it in. It was like the size of like a VFW hall.
Okay, that's
You
pretty
know,
good.
If you've
Yeah.
ever been to one of those, it's
I have.
kind of just like they had a spaghetti dinner.
Ooh,
it was
I love
basically
a,
just like a VFW
I love
show.
a VFW spaghetti
Yeah,
dinner.
it was a spaghetti dinner and then comedy afterwards. Johnny B brought 3 headliners, himself, me, and Steve Netta to all do 25 minutes apiece.
big fan of all three of those people.
Of course, Johnny can't do 25 minutes. Even when he sets the lineup and says that he's only going to do 25 minutes, he's just physically incapable of doing less than 45 minutes, I
yeah,
guess.
Yes,
That's correct.
I've seen that.
So me and Steve Netta, they were like, he was like 25 to 30. So me and Steve Netta just did, like 30 minutes apiece. And then Johnny went up there and I'm like, he's going to do 45 minutes.
He did an hour and a half.
And he did an hour. No, he did like 50, but the crowd fucking loved it. Johnny
Hell yeah.
sold a bunch of books. I sold some stickers.
Nice.
Good.
And they were like, this is so great. We want to have another
was it?
comedy show soon. And then we like left and Johnny texted us like, yeah, they're never going to get a comedy show that good ever again.
How packed was it?
It was completely filled. So I don't know, 100 people plus.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
I just did an RV resort. Like
Resort?
that in Williston.
I don't know what that
Florida.
is.
It's like 2 hours north with Ricky Reyes recently.
Oh, yeah, I like Ricky
Yeah,
Reyes.
20 people in the crowd.
20?
Completely
3
opposite.
hours away.
Yeah, 2
No.
hours at least. 2 hours. But yeah, it was 55 plus community. So not only is it an RV resort, it's an older RV resort.
Well, this place was too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every RV resort is. There's no young people at the
Well,
RV resort.
Unless you're in Orlando.
Young people that live in their van just live at Walmart. Yeah, like they don't. They don't
live
pay for a place
outside
to park
the
it.
place
They're in
that they
between
work
Walmarts.
at.
Yeah, they're in between Walmarts. Yeah,
Yeah, there's two
they're at a Buc-ee's right now.
two homeless guys that live in their RV that just park by the 7-Eleven down the street that they work at.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, I did notice that there's guys living in their vans outside of the 7-Eleven that they work
Yeah.
at.
Oh, so that's the dumpster truck on wheels. Like
Yeah,
Yep.
they just
Did you see it?
yeah they move. They go to they travel the
And they're
country.
covered with InfoWars stickers.
Yeah, to wherever's the least cold.
gay frogs everywhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the new American dream is like, hey, can I live in a van and everybody leave me the fuck alone?
Unless you post about it on TikTok. Oh, wait, no, that's
No, it's back.
It's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
You can check out clips on my TikTok of this show at John JS Planet on TikTok.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, let's share our socials right now. We got...
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized I'm not up there right now. We got these are our Instagrams right here. If you're listening and not watching, I suggest that you watch on Spotify. We are video on Spotify now.
Nice.
Spotify is great because you can watch on your video, but then if like you need to do the dishes or something, you can't watch anymore. You just close your phone and put it in your pocket, and it just plays the audio uninterrupted.
Yeah.
So Spotify is cool now. A lot of people are watching on that, so I appreciate that.
Well,
And the other place we do video is YouTube. But if you're listening, if you're on, if you're a grandpa and you're not watching your podcast now, it's at John JS Planet, at Jay Walker Comedy, at Manny the Comic, and at Something Planet Podcast on Instagram.
On Instagram.
I know a lot of people are trying to boycott Meta, but I feel like that everybody says that like every 6 weeks.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
over
like.
it.
I'm not boycotting. I'm just gonna try. I'm trying to cut back. Like when I smoked crack. I'm trying to cut back.
Everybody goes, I want to leave Instagram, but then there's no other product.
Right.
Right,
My favorite
'cause
thing about it was that
Instagram destroyed the competitor. There was there was an Instagram competitor when they both first came out.
Snapchat? No, I don't know. Yeah.
It was like Vintage Cam or something like
Oh,
that.
I think
Never
I
even
think they
heard of
bought
it.
it.
Did they buy it? Is that
Yeah,
what
I'm
happened?
pretty much
Never
sure they
even
just
heard of it.
buy all the competition because
It was basically like a photo sharing filter and photo filter site, exactly like the original
okay.
Instagram.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Instagram bought them out
Probably.
and just integrated their filters into them.
probably, yeah.
Oh yeah,
their
now's a
coders.
good time to mention that my special is streaming on Netflix. If you haven't watched it yet, just
It's on
search
Netflix?
or not Netflix. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
Amazon Prime.
I was
wish
about
it
to
on
say,
Netflix.
bitch.
I wish it was on Netflix. No,
John
my
J.
special.
Murray, Netflix comedian.
I know. I'm just gonna start saying it. There's no consequences if
I
do.
believed you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, my I am trying to sell it. It might be on it might actually be on Tubi this year. I'm probably not supposed to say that at this point. But whatever. Who gives a fuck?
Whatever.
Yeah, there's a couple of interested streaming networks. One of them is a gas station network, a gas station television network, but
Okay,
hey,
like it plays in all the gas stations?
yeah, like it plays you can get a little couple of jokes while
Yeah.
you're pumping gas.
Oh, on the actual like pumps.
Yeah, on the pump. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Or is that for
I
real?
like that.
No, I mean that's one of
pretty
the ones
cool.
that's interested. Yeah, it's
That's
like
kinda
I don't know
dope.
if we have that network here.
We
but-
do.
I've
Do we?
seen it. I just
You've
haven't
seen the gas station
stand-up
network?
at the gas station.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're looking into stand up at the gas station. I
Nice.
guess
I gotta get on that.
I gotta get on that stand up
Start
gas
sending
station
them clips.
network.
Like, put me on your thing.
A joke about gas?
But yeah, it's on Amazon Prime. It's called Rhinoceros. Just search for John J. Murray on Amazon, and then you can find it very easily. Also, I want to talk about our sponsors. We are sponsored by the Carry Cart. That's Carry Cart with 2 Ks.
Just 2.
Not 3.
Yeah, not 3.
No,
Carrycart.com. Carrycart with 2 Ks. If you use the code SP, you're going to get $20 off your first Carry Cart at checkout.
Ooh, $20 whole.
$20 is a lot.
That's pretty good.
That's a lot, dude.
Pretty good. You're not going to get a deal like this unless you buy the Carry Cart with Trump's cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Then
that's
it's going to be Then I'm pretty sure Tom Wise is not going to be accepting.
Not yet.
Trump's
Not until Monday, and he's sworn in, and it becomes America's official currency.
It could be. Watch.
That's Tom Wise's company, right?
Yeah, Carry Cart is invented by Tom Wise of Home Shopping Network fame.
Yes, just like Elon Musk, he's
No
an
kidding.
inventor.
Huh?
Said just like Elon Musk, Tom Wise is an inventor.
Yeah, he's an inventor.
He invented that.
He invented it.
Yeah.
Right, I gotta invented. We're gonna get this sponsor dropped, okay? What the fuck, Jared?
Tom doesn't listen.
Looks like
I
you guys are
know. That's
working
why I
on
say it.
Yeah.
Also, check out random-fandom.com. That is the official T-shirt company of the Something Planet podcast. I just ordered one. I ordered the 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55.
I love that shirt.
You have one, right?
I have that shirt, yeah.
Yeah, you have that shirt. I just ordered that one.
And
So
people
check-
look at it, and they don't get the reference, but they love it.
They love it. They're like,
Yeah.
this is great.
Yeah.
Because it's like that. It's like a ripoff of like that Beatles font, where it's like
I don't get it.
John. Oh, you never watched I Think You Should Leave?
I don't know what that is.
All right, we're gonna have to show you after
yeah.
the show.
We got to educate you.
Yes.
It's part of my charm.
Moving on, let's jump into some world news.
Now that Manny ruined it.
I think I clicked it. There it is.
Live in the Something Planet studio in beautiful Montreal, Canada, from the team that brought you Are Racehorses Real? And Girls Gone Golfing, this is Something Planet World News.
It's true.
It is true.
They do. They do
Sometimes
it.
they go golfing.
Yeah, sometimes they go golfing.
Yeah,
you know?
I saw it on the internet before they banned porn.
Before they banned porn, I saw it.
Yeah.
I used to think that women could only play tennis, but
Hell of a stroke they got there.
Yeah.
let's see. Toddlers played with dead grandpa's ashes and may have eaten them, shocked mom says. The boys got papa.
Oh my god.
They got Papa.
They got. Let's
Oh,
see.
Papa.
I'll throw
Always
this-
playing pranks.
I'll throw this up on the screen. Where is it? Oh, here we go. There they are. I don't know why it's showing that.
They got.
Vacuumed him up.
They had to vacuum them up. Ashes,
just
ashes,
dumped
we
that.
all chow down.
Chow down? Who wrote
A
this?
Colorado mom was appalled after discovering that her sons might have eaten their grandfather's ashes, as detailed in a hilariously macabre TikTok video with more than 2.4 million. 2.4 million videos. You're allowed to watch that again, so you can.
Yeah.
The boys got papa, Monica Long exclaimed in the clip while describing their
They got
alleged grandpa
papa.
slam breakfast. The single mother of three claimed she left her two toddlers aged 3 and 2 alone for a moment in early January so she could use the bathroom while prepping for a birthday party.
That's a completely innocent act too. I get it.
Oh, you just you hate to see it. Just say it's like
It's,
you're having a hard day.
you know.
Oh, I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Papa died, and then all of a sudden, Grandma bursts in. The boys got Papa.
I don't, you know, boys will be boys. This seems like some fun stuff.
Will be boys.
Like, can like a burned up dead body really hurt them?
No, it's Papa.
I mean, they're gonna be psychos later in
All
life.
the bacteria's cooked off.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
cooked
it's
up.
all-
It's just,
it was all
It's like
cooked up.
eating an old chicken bone.
Yeah.
You know, they could choke on a piece maybe.
Listen,
overly done
Papa.
hamburger.
They just wanted a little bit of Papa in their life.
The
missed
Coloradian was only there for several minutes, but only out there for several minutes. But when she returned, she saw that the boys were playing in what looked like white dirt. During the 4 minutes she'd been gone, the two hellions had managed to smear the soot all over their faces, bodies, and the floor.
That is how I often referred to my Papa. White dirt.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe that should be the name of the podcast.
White dirt.
White dirt. That's a band name.
I feel like YouTube won't like that.
No.
Days later, she discovered the empty container. So she was like, where'd all this white dirt come from? Days later, she discovered the empty container that housed her grandfather's ashes.
Days
And the
later?
horrifying truth dawned on her. The dirt was his cremated remains.
Nice.
They got him and they dumped him out all over my carpet, wailed the distraught mom in the TikTok video.
Yeah, and they had a little taste.
And I didn't realize it was Pawpaw and I vacuumed him all up.
I would have been concerned if you recognized him. Did you ever see My Strange Addiction? There was that one lady
Yes.
that would eat her husband's ashes. She would just and dip her finger in there. And
Yeah, like fun dip.
yeah, I
Took-
did
took-
see that.
Took a little fun dip. Just
Why did you
Probably
have
just,
to
like,
remind
rubbed
me?
it
you
of that?
gotta love
under her lip like
the
a cokehead.
foresight that she had of just like, I'm gonna eat this, but I gotta make it last. So I'm just gonna get a little
It's only
thumb.
a limited supply.
I'm just gonna get a little bit of thumb. That'll save me for the day.
Oh man.
Let's see. Bride duped into marrying influencer in fake ceremony for followers, but it was actually an elaborate scam.
Oh, what could the scam be? Now I'm confused.
Was it crypto wedding?
Yeah, was it? What, did she marry
Yeah.
an NFT ape?
You now own Haktua coin.
Yeah. Damn it! I didn't want to. Tricked you. You said for better or worse.
It's all worse so far.
Most newlyweds get a shiny toaster or a few fat checks in celebration. I thought it said fat chicks for a moment. For a few fat checks in celebration of their holy matrimony. However, this troubled twosome just got an amulet by the request of the furious bride who claims... Oh, an annulment, sorry. Who claims she thought
I
that
thought
her...
they got an amulet and they were
amulet.
upset. What's
Was
the
it
scam with the
haunted?
amulet?
Was it?
Yeah.
Was
Was
it
this
cursed?
a cursed amulet? The
Return
curse
the
is now
slab.
part of yours. Ooh.
Return the amulet.
The furious bride who claims she thought that her wedding ceremony was a social media prank and not legally a binding union. Okay, so
she's dumb.
he tricked her into really marrying her.
It sounds like she's just stupid.
He told me that he's organizing a prank wedding for his social media. The unnamed woman, a 20-something from Melbourne, Australia, recently explained at a family courtship. This is an episode of Arrested Development.
Yeah.
This is when younger Michael marries his cousin.
So did
George
she,
Michael.
I mean,
George
you
Michael.
You got to fill out paperwork to make it real, though. You can't. It's not just the ceremony doesn't do it. 'Cause I'm a registered minister, and I can marry you and Manny right now.
Well, it's
but it's not
Australia.
real.
He wants to
about
boost his
common
content
law?
and start monetizing. So neither she nor the groom, a Melbourne-based bisexual man in his 30s, can be named for legal purposes, according to reports. But Justice Joshua Wilson agreed that the gal had been gulled into marrying the man during a December 2023 sham wedding in Sydney as part of a visa scam. So it's a visa scam.
It's a green card thing.
That's
Yeah.
fucking
That's
brilliant.
hilarious.
That
I
is
was
brilliant,
thinking it
yeah.
earlier, but I didn't want to be like, I don't want to pigeonhole myself into a stereotype.
No, well,
Bringing up Spanish stuff we do.
well, where are you from? You're from here, right?
Well, I was the first one of my family born in the States.
Okay, yeah. So you're from here.
My green card was just
Well,
a
not
medical
for long.
card.
They're getting rid of naturalized citizenship, so you're going back soon.
Yeah, they could get rid of that. Well, I think he'll be grandfathered in.
My
Sorry,
parents would be
abuela
screwed.
in.
Yeah. Abuelo.
Abuelo in.
Abuelo.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so this is just a green card scam. Maybe the laws are different. Like here, you definitely have to sign paperwork.
Yeah, but there's also common law. States.
Yeah, so
you just have to declare that you're married and you're fucking married.
Yeah, certain states, I think.
I don't know
Yeah,
how
but
that
that's
works,
like
but I know
squatters'
it's a thing.
rights. Since I'm stuck in this chair, we got to keep the narrative.
No,
Vote on
those
style.
laws are usually in states that have like Amish or Quakers.
Yeah, they're here.
That
Florida
don't,
Quakers.
Like, yeah, they do have them here. So I don't
Yeah.
know if they have that.
So,
I think they do.
I'm officially announcing on this podcast my intent to marry John J. Murray
Oh, great. I'm
as
already
his
married,
common
sorry.
law wife.
Sorry, bud, I'm already married.
That's okay. I'm a common law wife.
I think you guys should get married
different.
right now.
No, he's not staying.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you are staying in the chair.
Yeah, we
so-
got to cohabitate. Yeah, keep the fucking narrative going, John.
Yeah, wet foot, dry foot. It's
Stop
totally
breaking
going out.
kayfabe.
All right, I got one more. Brad Pitt isn't messaging you. Rep warns after adorning fan scam.
Bullshit. He is messaging me.
A representative for Brad Pitt has warned fans to be wary of impersonation scams after a French woman lost her life savings to fraudsters posing as the Hollywood star.
That's just because she didn't believe.
Yeah. The 53-year-old victim told France's TF1 channel she believed she was in a romantic relationship with Pitt, leading her to divorce her husband and transfer 830,000 euros to the scammers.
All right, well,
damn, she left her husband too.
Yeah,
Brad
what
Pitt
a
doesn't
what a
need your
bitch.
money.
Now I don't feel bad for her.
Brad Pitt doesn't need your
Yeah,
money.
she's a bad person. She wasn't
Yeah.
lonely.
Yeah, no, she wasn't some sad, lonely lady. She had a husband who loved her, and she's like, "Fuck you, I'm trading up."
We're assuming a lot of things right now.
Yeah, yes, we are. But that's the essence of life: is your assumptions.
Let's just go with.
But
he
yeah,
was a
why
nice
would
guy.
Brad Pitt need the money? I don't know. It's awful that scammers take advantage of fans. The spokesperson said it was an important reminder not to respond to unsolicited online outreach.
So, Manny, let me ask you a question.
Please,
Ryan Reynolds starts messaging you,
I would lose my shit.
and he tells you to leave your wife and marry him instead. You doing it?
no,
Yeah,
I would
exactly.
ask for permission first.
Yeah, exactly, Manny.
Like, babe, I got something I need to ask
Exactly.
you.
Can we pretend
exactly,
to
Manny,
divorce?
because
It's
you're
Ryan
a
Reynolds.
good person.
So this woman, so let's see. Brad Pitt, fake Brad Pitt, said that his bank accounts were frozen because of divorce proceedings with his ex-wife, which they've been divorced for years, right?
Just call him
No,
Bad
which
Pitt.
ex-wife? Jennifer Aniston
No,
or
Angelina.
or Angelina? Okay.
Yeah.
or Anjo.
The woman spent a year and a half believing she was communicating with Pitt, only realized she had been scammed when news emerged of his real-life relationship with girlfriend Inez de Ramon.
It took that long.
A year and a half.
that
She,
long,
Oh
yeah.
my!
She really bought
God.
in.
like you know what, I could fall for a scam like that, but like it couldn't last more than a month. Like if I'm not getting my dick sucked in a month,
Yeah.
relationship over.
You wouldn't stay in a long distance phone relationship with Gal Gadot?
I would not. No, I'd be like the whole point of being with a beautiful actress is that
Yeah.
you get to be around them.
physically.
Right.
All right.
Proximity.
But you'd buy in for 1 month. So at day 29 of
Day
this
29.
Yeah,
I've
you're
already
like the
sent my
count
life
of that, and
savings.
then they
I've
go
sent my life savings on day one.
Yeah, okay.
Let's be clear.
Yeah, okay. And then she goes, "Hey, leave your wife and come join me on the boulevard." You do that on day 29, you're still in, and then day 30 when you show up and you see in the newspaper.
I don't know
Gal
how the
Gadot
banging
with,
is. I can't leave my wife if I
what if
don't know
she-
how the banging is.
What if she
Yeah,
tells you
okay.
to go to
What if
Israel,
Gal-
where she's from?
What if Gal Gadot has a fucking wooden peg leg that they've been covering up with CGI this whole time? I don't know.
That's a deal breaker for you? A
no,
peg leg?
but I just need to know.
Okay.
I just need to know
All right.
before I gotta weigh my decision.
All right, yeah, it factors it. It's just a factor. Yeah.
Yeah, it's only a factor. It's not.
Gotta
It's,
have
yeah.
2 feet.
You
Gotta
know-
have 2 feet.
Exactly. It's like like when you go to a place and you're like, "Oh, do they have like the sausage links or the sausage patties?" Like, I'm getting a sausage, but
Yeah,
I
I
just
wanna
want to know.
Yeah.
I got to adjust my expectations.
I want to know which spices I'm using.
Yeah, there you go.
no, I do feel bad for this.
I want to
lady.
know how much Cholula I'm putting on my
I
eggs.
do. I do want to know if she got back with her husband. So Spanish police arrested
hope
5 people.
You mean if he got back with her?
Yeah, if he got back with her.
Did he take her back?
No, it doesn't say.
That 830,000 had to be over the 18 months because I can't imagine she just.
Yeah,
said that
probably
as
just a
lump
little bit of
sum.
like, babe, can I get another?
Like she's not JG Wentworth.
Can I get another 10,000 wired?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm almost done with this.
And
this
a divorce
bitch.
being
yeah.
dragged out that long would make sense as an.
Don't
excuse
you
to keep
hate?
him on the
Don't
hook.
watch Angelina's movies. She's doing me dirty.
She's
Can I get
doing
10
me-
grand?
Can I get
Yeah.
10 grand for that?
That
Right.
movie Taking Lives.
Yeah,
She's taking my life right now.
I'm in the process of filming the movie, but I don't get paid until the movie comes out. So, can I get another 10 grand?
It's going into the frozen bank account.
It's
We'll
sad,
be together
but also
soon.
funny.
It is. It's
sad,
mostly
but
funny.
you
It's
kinda-
mostly funny.
you
'Cause
kinda
if
earned
she
it.
didn't leave her husband for it, it would be sad. I feel.
Yes.
But
Right. It's, like,
the fact that she destroyed a relationship for this, for what was that football? Who's the football player who had the imaginary girlfriend?
Oh, that was. Oh, now I forget. That was. Oh, god damn it.
Radio? I'm kidding.
No,
yeah,
he did too. No,
yeah. Cuba Gooding Jr. as portrayed.
I
by
think it was a.
him?
I think it was a college player. Fucking Bothwell would know.
Yeah.
Of course.
Fucking. It
Sports
was.
ball.
It was a college player, and he got catfished and scammed. Yeah.
Yeah, said somebody
Poor guy.
was pretending to be his girlfriend for years.
Years. Like I think I'm safe because I can't do a long distance
Yeah,
relationship.
John.
Yeah.
John
How do
is.
you do that without ever meeting somebody?
Without ever, at least
Qualifying.
I could do a long distance
Qualify
relationship
it.
if we're flying back and forth to meet each other. Like that's fine. Yeah.
I mean,
like you're
comics fly back here all the time when they move.
right,
You could
right.
do it for
You
a
know,
relationship.
it's easy. Yeah, it's easy to spend $400 on a plane ride. Yeah, it's not that. Yeah, you're already spending. You're spending 830,000 euro, and you're like, hey, how about I just buy you a plane ticket and come bang me out?
Seriously.
Like, come on.
Seriously.
I don't know.
Yeah, and just remember,
sad.
with John J. Murray, you have 1 month to get on that plane and
Yeah.
bang him out,
And
or
bang
it's
me
over.
out, or show me your peg leg.
Yeah.
It's Something Planet Massive Media tonight.
She sounds like she's got a peg leg.
She does.
Yeah.
Sexy.
You think that would make more money on OnlyFans?
Oh yeah.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
Well,
Pirate
unless we're going for the foot people.
Yeah.
Well,
Then
I
it's
mean,
then you
there's-
gotta
That's one
do
less
a
foot.
half. Yeah, you gotta do half off.
Well, that's a foot fetish, not a feet fetish.
yeah.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Foot.
Yeah.
Just foot. Welcome to Something
Foots.
Planet Massive Media, where we review things that we have been consuming. I will start.
Yeah.
I checked out, finally, after 3 years of waiting, Season 2, Episode 1 of Severance.
Oh yes, I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, have you watched the first season?
I watched the
gotta
first
finish
season.
it.
Yeah,
You watched the first
I
season?
gotta finish it.
I was
you
gonna
didn't finish
rewatch it before it came out, but then I guess I ran out of time.
You know, the recap is good enough.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, they throw a recap on the beginning because it's been 3 fucking years,
Yeah.
guys. Okay, like this is like a different
also been-
presidential
It's
administration.
also been 3 years since the first Squid Game season, if you care about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that came
yeah,
out too.
and that's what I'm going to talk
That
about
came
next.
back great.
Yeah. So yeah, season 1. It takes place. It basically takes place 5 months after the first season, supposedly. But you know, to the innies, it's just it was the last episode, and then they just wake up in the elevator.
Right.
So
Because they don't have a perception of how much time has passed.
right, they have
just know they go to
0%.
sleep,
It's
they come
just
back.
they only exist when they get to the severed floor or when they triggered it when they were on the outside.
What
Remember,
a brilliant concept.
great concept. That's what I love
Like a
about.
better Lost.
That's what I love about Severance is like I was telling Leah, I was like, you got to give it to Apple for like really digging in on these sci-fi shows because
Yeah.
like think about any other network that Ben Stiller would have gone to, and he was going to say, hey, I want to make a workplace drama that's sci-fi, and I'm not going to be in it.
yeah.
It's not going to be funny. It's going to be set in an office. It's going to be very depressing.
I mean, it's funny
And I'm
also.
not going to be.
It is also funny.
It's darkly funny.
Yeah.
But
Another
yeah.
great Apple show, if you guys have never seen it, definitely check it out, For All Mankind.
Oh, I love that one. Yeah, I can't wait till
my
that comes. Well, I think
God.
that when that comes back, I think it's going to be set in the modern or at least 2010s.
The 10s.
2010s.
Leading
Okay.
into the 20s.
Apple TV's just got a lot of great shows.
I guess they specialize in sci-fi, so I think it's fantastic.
Sci-fi and wholesome comedies.
I'm here for it. Sci-Fi Channel was.
Well,
doing
they're
a terrible
dramedies.
Yeah.
They're like comedies that make you cry.
Yeah. Comedy. They're comedy dramas.
job. Oh,
Yeah.
so Adam Sandler movies.
They're comedies.
Yeah. So
Dramedy.
yes, the
No, they're more comedy.
next season,
Whatever,
second
comedy.
season. I'm sure we'll review it at the end of the season, but it starts off. I don't even want to spoil it because it just fucking came out. But it's. I thought it was really, really good, and there's a few guest stars on there that you'll definitely recognize, and that's fun. Yeah, fantastic. Next show I want to talk about, I did actually finish it, was season 2 of Silo. Have you seen that one? That's another Apple Plus one.
I've seen the ads pop up and it looks interesting. I
It
just didn't know if it was
is-
worth checking it out.
It is a lot better than the trailers make it look.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks just kind of weird from the trailers.
These trailers make it look like a sci-fi original show.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it is better
Weird
than that.
politics that you would see on like a CW show.
It's interesting. So Silo is set in a silo, obviously, and so I think what is it
It's a lot of corn.
What is it? 3,000 people live there, or 2,000? Several thousand people live there, and every level has like a purpose, and they make food, and people live there, and there's law enforcement, and there's a government.
So Fallout.
Yeah, it's a lot like Fallout.
Yeah.
But nobody knows why they're there.
Well,
Okay.
there's one level
They
that's just a kiss.
Yeah, they know that they're there, and they know that they can't go outside, but they have no idea why. They don't know how long the silo has been there, and so that's what sets it up. And it's a very like Lost type mystery where it's like, what is happening? And by the time you get to season 2, it gets even more insane. I can't wait for season 3. So I bought the graphic novel. I'm jumping ahead because
Okay.
I need to know the mystery. I'm not
Who's
waiting.
the publisher?
I forget. It's in my living room. I'll show you after.
Not like Dark Horse or something like that.
I think so.
Okay. Okay.
So it looks like so it was it was a series of 3 novels first. But since I already watched 2 seasons of it, I was like, I'm gonna read the graphic novel.
I did the same thing with Umbrella Academy.
Oh yeah, just
Yeah.
like I can't wait for this to end. God
and
damn
then
it!
it was nothing like it.
No, I need to.
Yeah. They deviated from that hard.
They
Season
deviated
1,
from
yeah.
Umbrella Academy hard, yeah. But Silo,
Season 2 was great though.
Silo is one of the good ones, man. You gotta
Okay.
watch that one. It
One of the
is
good ones.
one of the good ones. I mean, there's a lot of bad sci-fi out there, but
tons.
I don't think any of it is
Yes.
on Apple, with the exception of that Jason Momoa show where everybody's fucking blind in the woods.
Yeah, it's called
Yeah, that sounds stupid.
The Boys Who Could Not See Well.
No, it's called C.
Blindness? Yeah, see.
It's called C, and it is the dumbest fucking show I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's a bunch
It's
of
just
blind
everyone's
people going-
blind, and then they're like, "This baby,
It's just a black scene.
this baby can see."
We
This,
can-
and they're like,
yeah,
"How
we
can they? How
tell.
can you tell?" Like,
We can tell this
yeah,
baby
okay.
can see.
Good question. That sounds so fucking stupid.
and they're like, "This baby is going to be the greatest weapon because it's the only person that can see."
Yeah,
Like,
in the world of the
Jason Momoa?
blind,
No,
the
Jason
one-eyed
Momoa
man
is
is
blind.
king.
It just sounds
and they
like he's
fight
the
each
main
other with
selling
spears,
point.
and they're throwing spears and shit. I'm like, how the fuck are they doing this?
Echolocation.
Daredevil.
Yeah,
The
Daredevil.
trailer
shit.
dropped for that.
I saw the
Yeah,
trailer.
looks
for
pretty
that.
good.
That
Looks
looks great.
violent.
Looks
Yeah, it's
yeah.
bloody.
There's a lot of blood.
So yeah, Silo season 2. I'm gonna go ahead and give that a 9 out of 10. I was riveted the
Okay.
entire time.
gonna
I
watch it.
I like I said, I'm so excited to know what the rest of this mystery is that I'm jumping ahead. I'm not even waiting. I'm gonna watch it when it comes out again, but still.
Yeah.
All right.
Moving on. Did you guys watch anything?
I'm on season 3 of AP Bio.
AP Bio. I mean, that's old, and we talked about it last time you were on.
Yeah, I like it though.
It is good.
Watch Silicon Valley.
Yeah, that's another
Such a
great
good
one.
show.
It's another good one.
Mike
oh,
Judge.
season 3. I haven't watched it yet, but season 3 of Castlevania or season 2 of Castlevania. Castlevania anime. That's on
Didn't that come
Netflix.
out like years ago?
No. This is a new season. Just dropped like a week ago.
Oh, that must be
no
like the
kidding.
3rd season then.
Well, it's technically the 4th season, but this is Castlevania Nocturne. So this is the new one, the 2nd season of Nocturne.
Oh,
came
I didn't
out.
watch that one. Okay.
That one was great. If you haven't watched that one, you got to check that out. The animation is phenomenal.
3-part series that I watched on Netflix recently called The Kings of Tupelo.
Oh, I watched that. I wanted to bring that up.
That is wild.
That was, and
Dude,
I'm
the
not
creators of Tiger
exaggerating.
King.
This was crazier than Tiger King.
It was. And
It was
the creators of
crazier than Tiger King. This is the story of Elvis impersonators that become involved with an assassination attempt on the president of the United States
with ricin.
with ricin poison, like that shit from Breaking Bad.
Yeah. And there's conspiracy theories, and some of them turn out to be true. There's so much.
I don't even want to. I don't want to ruin
give
it.
anything
Yeah,
away. But
it's
I
only
can't-
3 episodes.
Yeah, I can't stress enough how pleasant of a surprise that show was.
It was so good, and like
Riveting.
like every single person that they interview for that show is completely out of their fucking mind.
Yeah. That
Nice.
guy would not have liked the peg leg. He has a foot fetish in the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
They get like every opportunity to, like, anytime there's a woman on the screen, they show their feet. Directed by Tarantino.
Nice.
Yeah, it's such a fucking weird show. So it's like Elvis impersonator, karate instructor,
The karate instructor, Dusky.
Dusky. It's fucking wild. Okay, you got to watch this,
Highly
and it
recommend.
ends with a real plot to kill Barack Obama.
Yeah.
like pipe
Legitimately.
bomb. I know that's getting us knocked down on the SEO.
Don't say it.
Well, that's what happened in the show. You didn't do it.
I didn't do it. It's a show and not real. AI, when you're clipping this, make sure that this is not my story. Okay.
Yeah.
Kings of
Don't leave
Tupelo.
out-
What do you rate Kings of Tupelo?
I would rate that a 9 out of 10. Honestly.
9 out of 10. Yeah, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I've
Can't
seen
give it a
better.
perfect 10 out of 10 because I feel like
I-
there's
The
a little
only,
more. They
I
could've-
think the only better documentary I think that I've seen that's kind of in that nonsense one is the one about the McDonald's Monopoly scam.
Yeah.
I love that one. I would give
That
that,
was
like a
good.
10 out of 10.
Or what about the? I want to see the scam for the what was it? The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody had the Danimals thing where you could win a cruise ship with them. Nobody ever won the cruise ship.
Yeah.
but they made so much money off of that.
Oh yeah, it was like the same the guy that tried to get like a fighter jet with like cereal box tops or Pepsi points. It was Pepsi caps.
Yep.
I haven't watched either of those, but I love shit like that where people are just like kind of taking advantage of the system.
It's good stuff. There was one guy who bought the I think it was Delta Airlines. They had the unlimited flight for like a crazy good price. I think it was like maybe $200,000. This guy ended up getting $10 million of flights out of the company.
Damn, $10 million.
Before they told him, like, hey, you can't do this anymore.
And they sued them?
Discontinued the program for years, but he had still managed to, like, get himself grandfathered in.
Yeah, he was grandfathered in because he bought the original one.
Yeah.
That
Nice.
shit is fucking sick. I remember reading an article about a guy, I don't know what country this is in, but he bought a year-long pass for a first-class lounge in the airport that he worked in.
Yeah.
And he just went to that airport lounge for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day for a year and actually made up the money. Like, he actually saved money on food.
Nice.
Because he bought that and he ate every single one of his meals. Even on his days off, he would go to the airport and hang out in the lounge.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
You get free food.
That's what you got to do. I mean, you go to
Free
a place,
drinks, too. Yeah.
There was another one called Jerry and Marge Go Large, which had Bryan
Large
Cranston.
Marge.
Oh, great. That's a great movie. Yeah. Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston was in it. He basically finds out that with probability, you can buy enough lottery tickets to win the lottery.
Oh, really?
And he
Yeah,
buys
it's a little more complicated than that. He's like he buys lotto tickets, and
dumbing it down
if nobody wins, they have a roll up where the money goes to like the top 10 winners. And he found out, I was like, oh, well, if we buy this many tickets, we're guaranteed to get that money.
To get the roll up.
It'll trigger the rollover and we'll get that money. So he just started doing that and convinced everyone to buy into his thing, and so he made like his neighborhood made like a ton of money because they just win the lottery every month.
Yeah, he got to a point where he couldn't
nuts.
buy enough tickets fast enough because the cashier couldn't cash him out quick enough.
Yeah, so
and it was Rainn Wilson, Dwight. From,
for his voice?
he was playing the gas station guy.
It was a
he
drama.
was a
It wasn't a
yeah.
documentary.
No, it was a movie.
It was a movie. Okay.
Yeah, it was a.
and then there was some Harvard kids that were the bad guys.
Yeah, Bryan Cranston plays the main guy.
Now, you were talking about playing through Star Wars Outlaws, and so you thought that was good. So you bought it right when it came out.
Oh, so you thought it was good.
Recently.
You thought it was a good
after they
game.
patched out all the crap that gave it a bad review.
Well, I thought from what I saw, everything that was given it as a bad review was like, ew, it's a girl. I saw
didn't even
so
care
much
about
of that.
Yeah,
I don't care
shallow.
about that.
That's fucking shallow.
Like, ew,
dude.
I mean, and I don't care if it's a girl, but I do think you should just be able to pick a character, boy or girl.
There was
whatever.
a reason for
Who
the
cares?
character choice. It's part of the story.
Is it part of the story? Okay, so it makes
great
sense.
story too.
All the
Classic
negative reviews
Star
I
Wars.
saw were just about the gameplay just not being very.
Yeah, the performance is extremely janky when it first came out.
Yeah,
because
why I didn't get it.
because it's like seamless, right? You jump into a spaceship,
Right.
you fly off the planet, and now you're in space. Like there's no transition.
Well,
you can
that
skip
and
it by holding square, but it's so much fun to watch it.
to just leave the planet.
Yeah, because to me that game was everything Starfield promised it was going to be.
Yeah. So that's what I'm playing
Yeah.
right now. That's why I wanted to bring up this one.
Starfield?
I'm playing Starfield right now.
couldn't.
It's space Skyrim.
It's loading screen simulator.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't do it.
It's the RPG. It's space Skyrim, but
I
it
love
feels
Skyrim.
like it was a game made 10 years ago.
And I love Skyrim.
Oh yeah, you got the
Absolutely
Dragonborn.
love it. When I first got clean, Skyrim was the game that was there when I got clean, and
it's
I
a lot
spent
of
hours.
You can sink a lot of
I've
time
put
into it.
over
So I don't know how
2,000
far
hours.
I'm going to get it into Starfield, but I am enjoying some of the story and the role play right now. I think it's
Yeah.
pretty fun. But I don't really mind a clunky role playing game that much, you know?
To me, it just felt like this is it.
Yeah,
when I was done with it. You know what I mean?
It seems like it should be a little bit better, you know.
Yeah.
I haven't got that far. Maybe like 8 hours into it or
Okay.
something. So
With Bethesda
I'm like
games
level.
too, like
I might be. I think I'm like level 12 or something.
the
I don't
thing that I
even know.
loved about Skyrim was that you can go off in any direction and find just anything random, and it takes your time away. You don't have that in Starfield.
You don't have it because it's too big.
because it's exactly. And
You have to like
they-
explore a system. But I mean,
Yeah.
the scanning system in it is kind of cool.
Did you ever play Outer Worlds?
I did.
Yeah.
Great game. It was only like 4 or 5 planets.
Yeah,
it
I
wasn't
got
that
bored.
much.
I got bored with that game
That's all
pretty
you really
quick.
needed. You don't need 1,000 planets just because you can do
Yeah.
it.
Well, the problem with the Starfield one is they made a bunch of those planets just empty.
Yeah.
'Cause there's nothing on them. And then when gamers called them out and said, "Hey, some of these are empty. There should be at least something
It's
on
like, well,
the
that's how
planet."
space is.
Yeah.
It's
And
just-
then they tried to double down, and be like, "That's just
other-
how space is, idiot."
The other big
I mean,
problem
it's
you have
true.
with that too
That is true,
that-
but it should not be
Yeah.
for a game.
Right, but when your levels are procedurally generated like that, and you see something off in the distance, and you can't get to it,
Is it
because it's
procedurally
outside-
generated?
Yeah, 100%. It was.
Because I
it's been
thought
admitted to.
I thought only No Man's Sky was.
No Man's Sky was procedurally generated to create the worlds,
And now
but
it's
it's not
stayed-
procedurally generated when you go in.
Okay.
Starfield is
No,
procedurally generated when you load up, so you won't ever get the same landscape twice when you land.
Oh,
somewhere.
really?
Yeah,
I didn't
so
know
if you,
that.
If you
Okay.
look off in the distance
'Cause I
and you
played-
see a cliff and you want to go to that cliff, if it's too far, you'll never get to that cliff.
Yeah.
It's not like Skyrim where you see it in the distance.
It's
and you
essentially
get to it.
that's what they did. They're like, well, planets are huge, so rather than making it so you look at the whole planet, every time you land on the planet, it makes a new, like you're landing in a new spot, basically. Oh, you're just in a different spot of the same
Right.
planet.
You'll start noticing the.
It's not like
exact
No
same
Man's
outpost.
Sky where you could just orbit the fucking planet
Right,
over and
no.
over again looking for shit.
No.
Yeah.
You will notice that it's going to be the exact same outpost in every world. you
Every
land.
single time.
It's.
I don't mind
cringy.
grinding
It's
some outposts,
cringy.
so we'll see
No,
how
I mean
far I get into it.
outposts are fine, but it's the exact same outpost.
It means
Okay.
like the layout's the same.
layout is
yeah.
exactly
It's
the same.
copy pasted everywhere.
Well, I mean, that's how it is in the future. Everything's just going to be.
That's true.
Yeah, everything's
But I
just
mean,
going to
with-
be
with Star-
a box.
yeah,
that you
just
buy.
gonna be
Star Wars
modular,
It's
yeah.
a
Outlaw.
standard kit.
Everything's IKEA.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with Star Wars
they
Outlaw,
went
you
to
can tell
Star
a lot of work
Amazon.
actually went into the world design.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna
it's
probably check that out when
Very,
it's free.
very enjoyable.
They bought the Amazon Essentials Outpost kit.
pretty much.
Yeah, and everybody just uses that one
Yeah.
kit.
No, what I've been doing, what I did is since Christmas, I've had Xbox Game Pass. So I've just been playing every Xbox exclusive game that I've wanted to play
Before
for
they
years.
go to PlayStation.
Before they go to PlayStation for $20 a month.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because I have really good internet, so it's seamless. I don't even notice that I'm streaming a game at all. The PlayStation game streaming is shit compared to the Xbox one.
I don't know, man.
That's
It's
true.
gotten a lot better.
Has it gotten a lot better?
I just recently got the PlayStation Portal, and I'm thoroughly enjoying the shit out of it.
I'll have to try it again
I
because
can
I'm going
even
to start
play
doing games
Control
in here.
with no issues.
Yeah, that's the new podcast announcement. Is you guys have to help me think of a title for it. Is it's just gonna be me and another comic, and we're gonna play the dumbest games that Xbox and PlayStation Game Pass has to offer.
2 nerds, 1 cam.
That's probably already taken. Yeah. So it's just gonna be like it'll be like me and you in here playing
Okay.
Power Wash Simulator.
I have spent over 250 hours. in
Oh,
that
he's
game,
going to
okay?
smoke you at
He's gonna
Washington.
smoke
Yeah.
you
When
at
I first
washing
got-
trucks.
Yeah. Not only does he have the time in, he's got the genetic advantage for it. He's got everything over on
I
you.
first got the Steam Deck, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play so many cool games on this. Nope, just Power Wash Simulator.
You gotta get the
like 3
the
months.
Warhammer 40K DLC for Power Wash Simulator. You just play an adept mechanicus just power washing like
You
space
think I don't
tanks.
have it?
I don't know your life.
I got that one. I got the SpongeBob. I
You
got
got
the
the I knew you would have the SpongeBob one. That one I knew you would have.
Well, yeah.
All right. Well, you guys want to plug? You guys want to plug any shows before we get out of here? I'm now realizing that we're basically out of time.
Yeah, sure. I just got
This was so
I know we're having fun, right?
yeah, I just got a feature gig at the Java Kava Lounge in Largo.
Sounds like a
And-
real place.
Yeah, in February the 8th, I'll be there.
If you want to watch Jared and
wanna see me?
not get drunk, then you
Yeah.
can go to this kava place.
Yeah, if you want to come up and watch me do some time at a Java Kava Kratom bar,
What time?
8 o'clock. It starts at 8 o'clock on the 8th. 8 on the 8th.
On the 8th, I will also so come to my show instead. I'll also be
Well, hey.
performing. Fuck Jared.
Just say
no.
you could say or you could be like do both.
Nah, just don't go to Jared's. No, February 8th. I'm going to be hosting. I'm bringing Quentin Green and Jander Gray to downtown
Nice.
Dunedin
well.
at Jack Polino's Pizza. Tickets are $20.
That
They're
is a
on
better
sale
show.
now. It's going to be a killer fucking show. I want to get Jared there soon. Every time he's there, they love him. So
Yeah.
and then
I'll probably show up
March
there after
15th.
I do my time.
March 15th. The tickets I don't think are on sale for this yet, but it's going to be super fun because our friends JJ Curry and Farzan Maradi are going to be in town, and they're going to be performing at Jack Polino's Pizza.
Oh, nice. And they'll both be getting a kiss.
And then we're going to kiss them. We're going to hold them down, and we're going to kiss them on stage. All right.
Nice.
What do you got, Manny?
I didn't say we'd hold them
You
down.
got
have
crazy
February
stuff.
the 8th at 6 p.m.
Never mind.
no.
Never.
All right, go to Manny's instead of John's or I's.
No,
You
I'll
go
be
to
opening
his.
for Rachel Wolfson at Side Splitters.
Oh,
so
you're
that's really
opening.
cool.
Never
Oh, that's
mind.
really good, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
And then February 20th, 21st, and 22nd over at Snappers. I'll be hosting.
Nice.
Who are you hosting for?
So it'll be Trevor Glassman on the 20th, and then Basil live.
Don't
the
know
21st
who
and
either of
22nd.
those
I know who both of those are.
Crossdresser.
Moving on.
So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening.
Thanks for having me.
Remember, we need you to subscribe
Like
on
and subscribe.
Spotify,
Make a
on,
comment.
and YouTube. We also are on all social media, so just look up Something Planet on all social media. Check out our clips. Like them. Share them. Tell a friend.
Yeah, if you think Manny and I should get common law married, leave a comment.
Leave a comment.
Encourage our love.
If you want to propose your love to dear leader and your daddy, Donald Trump, then leave an angry comment in the comments section. This has been happening a lot lately. People are like, these fucking libs.
Yeah.
Like,
if you think we're libtards,
if you think
leave
we're
a
libs,
comment.
leave a comment.
Let us know.
And we'll tell you that
if
you're
you
a
think
bitch.
we're not libtarded enough, let us know. We can make changes.
Don't be so gay and
go
subscribe.
libtarder.
All right. We're going to get I like the theme song so much that I want to play it.
Play it out.
Yeah, I want to play it out. Do it live.
Put your headphones on.
When this big old world got you feeling down.
Good night,
Lived
everyone.
here for years.
Subscribe.
Still feel new in town. When the stress begins, just pop those earbuds in. Hanging out with John Jay. Watch your troubles drifting away. Something planted in your ears, tears are in your eyes. You can't hear your doorbell ring, you can't hear your baby cry.